Hey you guys, so the planet Uranus has been in my energy very heavy, okay? Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. But I was channeling here that the only reason why Uranus is in my energy is because it's something about routine or something about breaking the mode, okay? I don't know, I've been getting a lot of crazy messages for like the past 24 hours, and I've just been trying to sit a little bit more on the downloads because lately, I don't know, but it's been a lot of extra insight that I've been trying to like be able to retain and hold in, to be honest. Because it's like, I say like Neptune and Pisces energy really been hitting me here. I don't know, I guess I've turned into this astrologer in the past week here, but y'all know I be writing all this stuff down. Okay, so I'm looking for 11th house, which is ruled by Aquarius, okay? It is ruled by social groups, okay? Hopes, long-term goals, okay? It's like the government, really. It's the government of your life. What's governing your life, or what influences are governing your life, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, come through, Spirit. So, yeah, honey. Yeah, honey. All right, so I guess that's what this energy pull is, really. Because also too, this was so funny, but I was up here looking at my channel yesterday and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going down the alphabets, you know what I'm saying? Let me scribble out this Libra new moon that just passed, but I was like, yeah, I'm really just going through the alphabets, and it was so crazy because I'm like, I have not done the last little bit of the alphabet line. And I think the next letter I need to get out is U. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah, like at the very end. I don't know why we're up here learning about our alphabets, but I just go with whatever Spirit gives me. That's how I've been operating, especially to keep the energy clean. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of people, when they're like jealous of you and you're really spiritually connected, they'll try to manipulate your energy or manipulate your downloads. They'll cast things over what you're doing with your platforms and stuff like that to make stuff look a certain way, okay? A lot of people do it through technology, okay? They and which is crazy too, because you will waste out on your own potential, right? Because this is what I was looking at. I'm like, so this is about Uranus, okay? Astrology has been really heavy for me this past coming summer, okay? If y'all have not noticed yet on the channel. But I'm like, okay, so this is a waste where of people wasting their time to try to stop you and everything of that nature. They're wasting what they could be investing in themselves. They're wasting it on trying to stop you, okay? You guys see how this message is coming out? This is so crazy. And I feel like here too, there's a lot of reflection in this energy, because it feels like there's actual proof that other people have worked to try to stop you. Like, yeah, we're talking about magic, because that's technomancy, okay? Y'all don't know what technomancy is? Find some information on technomancy and how people use that to try to stop people or to try to harm people spiritually. So they waste their energy trying to stop you. There's evidence on that, okay? The evidence on it, though, you want to know what the evidence is? The evidence is something that you're accomplishing. And if you haven't thought about it like that, you probably need to. And I feel like that's why this message is coming off like this, okay? It's 444 on the stamp. So whatever it is that you need to figure out or that you need to be doing, it's protected. Or you're in a covenant spot already. For some of you, this could be as simple as like signing up signing up for things or something that you did sign up for. Your spot is coming up, okay? I don't know, y'all, but yeah, I knew this is gonna be weird with Uranus's energy coming through my aura here. So Uranus is actually in retrograde too. It's in retrograde in, I don't want to be mistaken, it's either Taurus or Gemini. That's what I was looking at a couple days ago. I just had to cross that moon energy out because I told y'all already, when I don't cross stuff out, I crash out, because I just be like, what in the, I don't know. I don't know why I am the way that I am, okay, but whatever. So where's that page at? So Uranus went into retrograde in September, and it is in Gemini. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into the message and see what's going on. There's so much more written in this grimoire than like what I share, which is so crazy. But what I did write down in my grimoire is astrological events, moon phases, retrogrades, and like the angel numbers to those things to kind of help with the cycle breaking, to help with attention, intuition, strengthening, like little things that I've do up here. Look, y'all, okay, so I'm just like all up excited and stuff because for me personally, I've realized that what I've been working on is so successful. It's been successful the whole time. Y'all know I have a love and hate relationship with all this stuff up here. Y'all know I don't have a problem getting up here. I will pause the script so quick and come out just like the movie director and just start throwing out all types of comments, concerns, and complaints. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. But yeah, that's why I noticed I've been working on some real successful stuff. I'm like, dang, that's so cool of me. And so a lot of y'all, like I said, if y'all need to get into that mindset of like, girl, what am I'm working on is like really cool and stuff. So let's zoom out because we're not going to focus on the evidence of people working against you, because the evidence is the success that you are having right now. So you don't want to get you don't want to attach yourself to something, okay? Because it's what you're working on right now. And this is totally timeless. This can hit you whenever. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out, okay? Please check out the links in the description bar of my videos, okay? You can check out my latest Canvas interviews, okay? Voyage Michigan Canvas Rebel, okay? Check out my Facebook page, join the tribe up there, as well as check out my lovely artwork with my crystal jewelry, okay? I offer crystal jewelry. I hand make charm bracelets, okay? And I do tarot, of course. But thank you guys for being here. All right, so I knew that was gonna come out in reverse. It says gold digger. It says they want your money being used. There's something about using something, which would go to using something or someone. Someone could have been trying to set you up to say that you were using something or someone for success. I don't know, that's so weird, because it would talk about Uranus of like possibly doing things to help yourself break outside of the box. But that's something that you needed to do. I said that before in a reading. You need to break outside the box. That's what your spirit guides chose you for, okay? It says caution, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. There's a dynamic here of okay, this is not bad actually. This would kind of be like reality setting in, like what with Uranus being in Gemini, it's kind of giving in this reading that there's like a sensation of figuring out what fits and what doesn't. Okay, what's working, what isn't working, adjusting something, making things work. It's like based in routine as well. It would also be based in like your reality or like what you're perceiving here, because it says honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding here. This is like about attending the events, of what you're aligned with. Okay, this reading is so different. Wow. Okay, so it says let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to you. Yeah, this is like adjusting things. But like with this gold digger card in the reverse, this would be like expectation. This would be like expectation. It's not like caution though. Caution is up here. It's not, it does feel like adjustment. But it's like, it's mindfulness, okay? Because that's what caution will also put me in the mind of, mindfulness. Okay, whatever. Y'all know I hate these cards. Cosmic Oracle. Y'all know I hate them cards. Them cards be putting me through it. Okay. And like I said, there's something about not focusing on the evidence here of people doing things to try to stop you. That's what this black magic or manipulation is, okay? And karma, oh goodness. Okay. The Fool with the Queen of Pentacles here. I was channeling something about somebody being made a fool of, or like something being humiliated or ritualizing something. Somebody wanted to ritualize a situation or ritualize something in your life. Okay? It's a train going on in the background. Somebody wanted to ritualize your life to be in a certain way. Okay? And so that's why I said this caution kind of comes as like mindfulness. This gold digger card is coming as like expectation. Honeymoon card is coming it's coming as like reality. Okay? And I don't know if this is so weird, because I don't know if this, you know, this energy flag has been going on for a long time, but this video only been up here for like 13 minutes. Okay, so the number 13 is also about a veil, but it's not a veil. It's like there's something going on in the 3D that took place ethereally that possibly did not run a script, or possibly didn't. It was all manipulation or something. This is so odd. And you want to know something? This Queen of Pentacles with this Wheel of Fortune here. This feels like you, collective. Then I say the Queen of Pentacles is an anointed woman. Merry Christmas, honey. You know, we finna take off and go somewhere, because, yeah, honey, what is going on? It's actually really good, though, but it's like we're talking about something that was supposed to been ritualized, or you were supposed to been some type of humiliation, but it feels like it's in contrast to what someone is feeling like now. Somebody may feel like they were manipulated, or somebody may feel like a situation had been manipulated. Speaking of, your success is the evidence that people were doing stuff to try to tear you down. This could be like people or like energies of things that wanted to try to control or manipulate how you would be living your life, or how you would be perceiving your present reality, so that stuff would kind of manifest in a way that would tire you out or exhaust you here, so that you would never make it to like emotional resting, emotional maturing even. There's something about Okay? Because in this pentacle here, which would be like the Wheel of Fortune, of course, this is like a sense of your control. But the way that your control is through emotional regulation. But I wouldn't say that's the whole thing. It's just, how do you gain a pentacle? Blood, sweat, and tears, right? So that's kind of what this, you know what I'm saying? And I was getting this download too about somebody possibly feeling like somebody is under a love spell. But I'm telling you, this don't have nothing to do with a love spell here. Okay? This is so weird. These messages have been so sinister lately. So please just bear with me because I don't know what is going on. Okay, so also here too, this is like, this is wealth. Your wealth. Okay? We're talking about anointed woman. We're talking about divine feminine. Yeah. There's a sense of free will here that is bringing some type of wealth and protection here. But it is about, it's through blood, sweat, and tears. It's not about ritualizing something. I don't know. Something is really weird. We got door of dreams up here. Okay, so yeah. So about that download about somebody trying to say that somebody is under a love spell or somebody, death unto enemies. Okay. Okay, we don't talk like that here. All right, I'm just saying though, like, because evidently somebody was trying to manipulate how something was, or how something is going, or how something is going to go. I didn't mean to put this here, but these two is going right on this honeymoon card. Because I'm telling you, that honeymoon card is not what y'all think it is. That's my problem with these cosmic oracle. These cards are not what y'all think it is. Like, okay. Somebody's family or somebody's morals, the ritualizing, the reputation. I would even say like ritualizing, reputation, manipulation. I don't know, but like, I just want to say the way this looks up here, this is not performative. Why do we have to say this over and over again? It's not performative, it's alignment. So you can't help but to be this way. What in the world is going on? You may be on a spiritual honeymoon, divine feminine. And the way this is going, it does kind of feel like breaking outside of the box. It feels like really focusing on yourself, making your own choice. I don't know if that was controversy in your life. Because maybe here too, there's something coming out, what's being exposed about people wanting for your mindset to be a certain way. So them trying to enforce a parallel. That would be derailing off of a path. And and this was because of what you decided to do. Cho, this is crazy. Okay, so the Magician and the Fool go with this Gold Digger in reverse, evidently. So I'm just putting them up here, how they looking at this point. We're going to take our time with this reading here. So the Gold Digger's in the reverse here. The Magician with the Fool. Yeah, this is something about controlling your narrative, controlling who you are, controlling why you decided something. If this has something to do with success, you only chose to go a certain route for a certain type of success. So this Gold Digger card would have something to do with, yeah, what can you trade off? What's working? What isn't working? But it's like, that's not what it is, though. This was like out of black magic. This was hell manipulation here. You have your own wealth. I think that's the issue. Maybe that's something that's coming up here. You have your own wealth. So there's something about what people are really fighting over, which would be nothing. They're trying to fight you, over what's in you, over what you have, over what you use, or over how you are in your lifestyle or in your life. So it's not like that basic thing of like people hate you because you're authentic or how you take care of yourself. They literally have an issue with you being like chosen or something, being anointed. They have a problem with your anointing. And it's crazy because it's like, yeah, you're a healer. It goes on caution. You're a healer, but also a truth seeker too. And also, yeah, filling your cups here. But there was something about an illusion or some type of confusion. There's confusion between a healer, between a real healer, and some shit from the past or something. And it wouldn't be something you decided. And that's kind of why somebody was saying that you could have been under a love spell. Because somebody doesn't know the healed version of you. They don't know who you are. Okay, there that is. They don't know who you are. That's why a lot of this stuff is not fitting. This is so odd. Okay, this is protection right here. I'm telling you, the way these cards are coming up, this is protection up here. That's why this stuff does not fit you. The black magic was not working on you. Because you're protected. You're protected by your ancestors. And you're a gatekeeper too. You're protected by your ancestors, and why you're wealthy. Your wealth is protected. Your anointing is protected. So who is digging that far? Who is digging that far? That's crazy. They were trying to dig that far to like find out some type of secrets or something about you. And no. They shouldn't have been doing that. What the fuck? What you digging for? Yeah. Oof. Justice is working in your favor here because of that. That's the evidence that people were trying to do things to slow you down. The evidence is that things are going in your favor. That's why I said zoom out and don't focus on people's karma, or don't focus on what was done. Okay, focus on your fruits. Okay, because yeah, there's vengeance up here and there's judgment. Like seriously. The Chariot is up here. Baby, the Chariot is the star right now, okay? Pay attention. So the star in the Chariot is up here, okay? This is really good. There's like, and you know, like every card I'm flipping is like protection. Protection in some type of way. You have protection from all realms. And that makes sense with this Infinity 8 up here. This damn gold digger in reverse. I don't know if this was like, because this could have even been tied to your lineage here too. When I think about it, tied to your lineage, the way women or men are, or tied to like toxic relationships. It could be toxic relationships. It could be yeah, tied to like competitiveness, chaos, survival mode. Child, I don't know, but yeah, that don't fit. It don't fit all. So, like I said, here's the Chariot with the star. Something is being exposed as something is moving along, which would be as you move along. I'm telling you, this honeymoon card, there's a plane in the sky, honey. And those are heart balloons. Feral aviation. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, the Hierophant is up here with the Page of Cups. And we've got Vengeance is up here. It's like whatever you have been doing or whatever you are doing all along. And this is so fucked up about this black magic or this whatever this manipulation is, because it's like it has not worked and it's not working. And because it's not working, it's like, I don't know if you notice how free you are. Okay? How free you are, but how protected you are. You got to know, like, your level of protection grants you access to freedom. Okay? So this is bliss, prosperity, healing, and connectivity, but also exposure too. But it's not exposure for you. It's exposure for these belief systems, these outdated things here. But the way that I would say is it's very morally ethic of you. And I think somebody was offended because you could have been looking deeper into things for yourself because spirit told you to, okay? And it probably was because it was going to help you escape out of, it's like, I'm not trying to say escape in a bad way, but help you kind of get out of whatever this ritualist, like, I don't know, but this middle row is disgusting, okay? So we have a great leader here, and we've got a change of action, a change of position here, like literally a change. Like literally a change. Hell is breaking loose here. And you're in this King of Wands energy. This is a leader here. Someone that has taken control of their life or of their reality, like I was saying earlier. Taking control of their reality here, okay? The Galactic Federation is here. Seeing all these missed opportunities that were supposed to been ritualizing in your life or whatever the fuck. I don't know if somebody went to church and got saved or something, but it definitely helped, or somebody went to church and got, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but if somebody went to church recently and got saved or something of the nature, like it did some type of cleansing or something that actually is a transformative, it's a transformative ritual. Like it's not saved. Like you didn't get saved, you transformed something. This is alchemy. The alchemy here. That butterfly, the alchemy. Say let go, make room for new beginnings on its way to you. But I'm just reading about the magic. Yeah. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of you all along. Empress. Okay, we can lead off on that. All right. Yeah. Up here reading about magic and the planet Uranus. This is crazy. And the way that this is like, it's not that you were doing anything wrong. That's why I didn't come out like that on the tarot. It's like, just like moving on from stuff. That's what people are upset by. You moving on from stuff. There's power in silence. And somebody, if other people don't understand the nature of moving in silence and just making your own choices, a lot of people will not be offended at the way that you choose to grow or the way that you choose to expand, period. Because this is all expansive energy here. It's like I'm reading through what used to be a perceived blockage or a perceived way of guilt or shame or something. Like, why would you feel guilty for having your own choices in life, or for being your own person, or for leading your life? Like literally leading your life. People want you to feel guilty, shameful for leading your life. Whatever this ritual is, I really want to get into what this could have been for real, because it's not coming off to me as like you doing alchemy or something. This is coming off as somebody was somewhere else on a different parallel. For all I care, it could be a whole bunch of people on the same parallel. Because once you kind of get into energies, if everybody is on a negative energy, that's the same parallel, flat out. And vice versa. Positive energy attracts a positive parallel. But whatever this is here, this is like people somewhere was busy doing something towards your new beginnings here. Doing things to ritualize you from having a new beginning, like constantly trying to cycle or bring something in your life that would have you like at this new beginning edge, but nothing new is happening for you, or nothing in your life is transpiring here, because there's some type of lessons, or there's some type of influence or something here, or it even could have been the way that people was feeling about you and your reputation or something. Okay. Yeah, to stop you from having a new beginning because they despise something about your level of wealth, your anointing, and the way that something is happening. Like, child, these people is hypocrites, but it's like these people don't believe in a higher power, evidently, but they believe in you enough to try to stop you, which is like so weird. But okay. And I'm telling you, the way that this looks, like nobody is innocent. So yeah. Nobody up on this thing against you is innocent. Nobody. So death is up here. A lot of things are ending, or a lot of things did end the minute you decided what you wanted for yourself, or the minute you put a certain intention for yourself, even. Because I don't know, honey, but it's like you having the secrets or the keys to the universe here in some way, shape, or form that is your wealth here. Spiritual, even like physical, material, okay? But those are the things that you would have to utilize to really take control of stuff, you know? And so when you start doing that, everybody or everything transforms. Like everything that may have had something to do with influencing or defying your life or whatever. So I kind of can see how it would be a thing where sometimes it could seem like you would be focused on the evidence of what people did to stop you, because it's like it keeps being exposed, or there keeps being transitions. But it's like with these transitions, these are like attempts. Every attempt to stop you from having a new beginning. Old wisdom, old soul. You're hated because you're an old soul. For some of you, this literally could be your own mother, or the mothers in your life, or like the women in your life that you've attracted as like friends, acquaintance, co-workers, moms, aunts, siblings. Like I said, because this could be a lineage thing. This is very picky too, because even in this death card, it seems like for you, like you're literally picking who's on your team and who isn't from the other side as well. And that also contributes here. So that was going on because people knew that they had done something, or they knew that something of theirs that they indulged in would be exposed. And it don't even have to be something they did against you. It could just be something that's like expired on this old parallel, or this negative energy or something that they're just doing because it's a state of consciousness. All right. But someone that's an old soul will be hated for their wisdom, because your wisdom does not have to come from failed life experiences. And I think that's what people try to come up against. And that's why Spirit was like, no, stuff will be corrected as you move along. You got to move along. Like you got to put action in yourself, or invest in yourself, or push yourself forward here. Not because you're lazy or codependent, or you're having a hard time letting go like these other people that are ruminating in this parallel over here, child. But you have to push yourself forward because these are the energies that are trying to like have a problem with you and your stuff. With you and your stuff. Yeah. I don't know, but this seems like a battle between wealth and stuff. But it's like there's only child. I don't know. You cannot, because they know staying connected to you or staying around you is very beneficial for them. But that's not what it's for. And they know that. So that's why whatever they would be doing would be exposed. And the problem is, it's not what they were doing, it's the intention behind it. Oh, I only did so-and-so because I know I'm protected. Or I only did so-and-so because so-and-so got it. No, that's like very inconsiderate. So there's something about what's not working, what doesn't work. Like somebody could have even been thinking you don't know what fairness is when it comes to something or certain dynamics of things. You don't know what fairness is, or they were trying to hold up who you are, your wealth and stuff. The label, I'm your mother, daughter, auntie, sister, whatever. But your energetic wealth is supposed to be covering everything, and that's not right. So your level of wisdom does not have to come from experiences or failed experiences. That's not what this is at all. So that Uranus energy, yeah, okay, because that Uranus energy is showing you what's going on in your reality versus when you were living other people's lives, when you were caught up living in other people's lives. Okay. All right, we getting somewhere. Whew. Okay. All right, so that's the truth. Evidently that's the truth here. You know, you're holding on to everything here with this Wheel of Fortune in your hand here and this honeymoon. This is a dangerous energy to be in here, because it's like nobody can tell you anything. But the moon with the death card is up here as well, honey. Okay. So the problem was what was going to be let go of. What was going to be let go of as you push forward. And I feel like maybe you knew that, or you're becoming aware of that, awakened to it. Like how deep it actually really was. How deep it really was. Oh, that's a lot, spirit. Yeah, okay. I don't know. This energy is really different. Something that is working for you is what is, yeah, the key is up here. Yeah. I don't know, honey. I don't know what side of the bed I woke up on, but child, that is crazy. Somebody may need to meditate. You need to meditate, okay? Meditate to ascend here. This is not the valley of shadow of death, honey. Speaking of 𝓚𝓚𝓻𝓶𝓪 muerte, okay? You were being led through it. You were being led through it, but it was like, these are not things for you to inhabit or embody or pick up. Okay? Wow. Wow, divine, feminine, anointed woman, empress. Oh, goodness. Because you're a healer. And you have the keys to healing, but it's not for everybody. It's not for these ritualizing. I'm telling you, yeah, okay. I'm glad we up here, because I want to get into that. We will clarify this. Trust yourself is up here, okay? It says, let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. All right, springtime is up here. Murky waters, springtime. This is like spring, new year, okay? This is totally timeless. I love this. So the ritualizing thing, this is what I want to spend time expanding on here. Okay, gratitude, spirit, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides. 4, leading the collective and guiding us through this level here. You are always really appreciated and welcome. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but sometimes you can feel when you are able to get to certain things quicker when you are connecting with your spiritual gifts. Okay. I'm always grateful for new upgrades. I'm getting upgrades in the middle of doing this video. Ooh, I don't like this feeling, but okay. All right, so let's break down like what the ritualizing was with this gold digger in reverse here. This black magic, because I bet you this is kind of like something of like who you were supposed to end up as, or how you're supposed to end up, like the way that life experiences are supposed to be affecting you. That don't make you a healer. You've got like bad life experiences, like you need to heal, but you're not a healer, or you're not this powerful person like that. Like you still need to face things in a certain way. You're like kind of on a honeymoon type shit, like that type energy, and that ain't even what that is for real, honey. Okay, you're highly intuitive. Okay, so ciao. And then it's like, yeah, because your wealth. All right, so give up control, banish your grip on outcomes, embrace the present moment's wisdom. That goes over there on that row. Higher wisdom is up here now. Explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. That's what goes here. And unity blooms, foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. That's kind of what goes with this ritualizing and this higher wisdom, to make you seem to be a certain way or to end up a certain way or something of the nature. But it's like supposed to be geared towards this ritualizing stuff. This kind of seems like trauma, embodying trauma, being a certain way because of trauma or something like that. But that's not really what this is for you. That's why I said this is not coming off as you alchemizing or nothing. This is literally like magic being put towards a new beginning to kind of make the same stuff happen again based on the way that you're thinking or the way that you're perceiving stuff, to make you feel like you're not called by your ancestors, or to make your intuition feel like it's not real intuition because you're highly intuitive. And this could have been something, yeah. Okay. Act with clarity. I'm telling you, focus your intentions, navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. There's a lot that I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna like stay in spirit. The type of information that's been coming through here has been a lot. It's been a lot. Okay, anything else, spirit? Meadow of moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. That goes on this dangerous area over here, because it's you thinking for yourself. That's the problem. The problem is the fact that you're thinking for yourself and nobody really knows who you are, what type of decisions you make. Oh, child. It's not really connected to other people's influence. These energies or these people have kind of just exposed who they are. There's something about moving on to heal in order to give up or to get away from something. Or this could have been a tactic here. Somebody may have a way with words, a tactic of like conversing or speaking in a way that makes things seem like they're going to be fixed or seem like it's going to be easy. But then like when it really gets down to it, it's all a cover-up for what somebody lacks or refused to do, because it's like based on a fraudulent transaction. It's like based on like getting you to do something on the spot, which is like that ritualizing, or like an expectation. Somebody got caught up for that. Seek clarity, yeah. So that you wouldn't really be in the know, to influence your intuition so that you wouldn't really be in the know. Okay. All right, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Seek clarity, embrace openness, insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. Yeah, this was to influence your intuition so you wouldn't really be in the know. I don't know if somebody was thinking that they were in charge of molding the way you think, but I would say, like, if you're like an adult, like if you grown, honey, because yeah. This energy is confusing me, because why? Infantilization? Like, what the fuck? Okay. But this is where someone else is mentally. Infantilization. Okay, that's an interesting word to use in that context. They're infantilized by their responsibilities or by their expectations. They're infantilized by their hesitations, their fears, the way experiences have influenced them. I don't know, honey, but something is being exposed, and this is bad. Like, this is bad. This is like, yeah, this is that energy of you not realizing how deep something really is. Take precautions. There we go. It just closed back up. That was the gatekeeping. That's what somebody else was doing to gatekeep. But you are protected, and something is being gatekept for you as you are doing something. They thought they were gatekeeping you, though, I reckon. That's why there's the ritualizing of your new beginning, so that your new beginning will be wasted into whatever this is right here. Because honestly, this is nothing. Like, this is nothing so bad to a point where whatever it was supposed to been, like, somebody may be having a hard time moving on from some stuff because of how they tried to manipulate and ritualize something. For some of you here, this is very family oriented, but also too, this is very it's like generational expectations. Possibly something you were born into. It wouldn't have been something that you would have full responsibility over creating for yourself, but definitely it might be something that you're born into that was the main key to stopping you from finding out, so that you would not have a new beginning for yourself. Yeah, okay. Confirmation, your heart's desire is in the middle of moments, in the present, like I was saying, harbor of peace. Somebody really denied or doubted your state of individuality. Dang. Somebody really denied it. Everybody was denying it, evidently. They were denying your individuality, your heights, your growth, your wisdom, too. Nobody really knows who you are. That's the truth. That's what this is showing. So your success is, you don't have any issues with anything, like routine wise. Like, none of that has came out. And I say that because, like, it would almost be like, if you wasn't in that mindset already of thinking about what you've accomplished that's already successful, it would kind of be like you would be in this area in life, child. It would kind of be like you would be in this area in life where you're like, I don't know what to make of anything. I don't know like how to perceive stuff. I don't know the difference. Help me keep my balance, like whatever. Like, I'm depending on something, someone, or some type of operation, something like that. Feral aviation does not mean dense or dumb, honey. Like that type of thing, okay? Gentle reclamation. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious current. yeah, like, so it's like none of that has came out. Like, you having issues with stuff, you having issues with life stuff or routine or the way you do stuff. Okay, these were the issues of these other places. Literally, enjoy the journey. Like I said, I feel like I'm reading about like what used to be an obstacle, or what wanted to be, wanna be. Okay, wanna be energy. Because if you focused on it, maybe even too, if you focused on that, it perceived to be that it was influencing you. This is ridiculous. Okay. It says enjoy the journey, embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. This just took me through it. I want to clean this up. I want to clean this up. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, that just took me places. So this ritualizing here was like to be living in suffering or something. But this is so crazy because it's like I'm talking about you're like living your life in front of people's faces. That's what it would give if people are like under the impression that they had complete control over something. Okay, I don't know, but you're, in the meantime, you're just like living life, just doing you, and like other people are stuck miming. That's what this is giving. Miming. Jeez, they're stuck miming. So this will kind of be like stuck in the in-between. It's not in the spirit realm. Child, this is crazy. Literally stuck in a box. Okay. All right. Somebody stuck miming. They're stuck only with certain options to do certain things for certain, and it's like stuck that way. That's like what it is. Because that's what they wanted for you. Because there's a lot of jealousy and competition here. Well, one-sided competition and jealousy. Child, we're talking about a whole bunch of people. I don't know. But let's just get these off of here, because this is crazy work here. Yes, luck is on your side. So like right now, like you could be okay. And that's okay for you. Like you could be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be okay, meaning you're not absorbing nobody's problems. You're not tuned into traumas or trauma bonding. You are genuinely okay. And that could trigger people around you or people that you know that want like the negativity, or they feel like you in this healer position or in this chosen position, like healing everybody. But when you say you're okay and there's like somebody else going through chaos, they would question you and your abilities, or they would question who you are as a person. Like, how you having a good time and like I'm not, because I'm having these struggles and these obstacles and blah blah that don't have nothing to do with you. Like, that don't have nothing to do with you. Like, I'm just being 100% honest. That don't have nothing to do with you. Like, if you're genuinely okay, if you're genuinely happy, or if you're just genuinely enjoying life, that's okay. Like, so you're also dropping the expectation of hoarding other people's problems, because you cannot fix them. Doesn't matter what your position is in life. You cannot fix other people's problems for them. And that's why Spirit wanted for you to move on. Okay? So yeah, y'all. I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning into this video. That was like a really powerful channeling.